All right. Okay. So, hello everybody, YouTubers. So today's the day that they released the first trailer for Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Now, it's been a while. I was kind of getting a little worried. I've been worried ever since they announced the reboot. The photos that they revealed, a lot of people didn't like them. It caused a big controversy, a big debate of how the actors look and everything. But honestly, for me, I think, it looks like a good cast. It looks like a good cast, in my opinion. Um, you just have to wait and see how they do in their performances. That's how I see it. But when I heard news about them already starting filming the movie, and then they just wrapped production, like I want to say, how long did it take? It took a couple of months, and I was like, wow, so fast. Like that's kind of, I don't know. It just got me kind of thinking, like, did they have enough time to carefully plan this? And did they go through all the editings and all the shots? You know what I mean? I felt like it was too rushed. And then them trying to squeeze two video games, very popular video games, into like one film. Another thing to be concerned about. But the trailer's here now, so I'm gonna take a look. So let's see how I react to this first trailer of Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Wait, what?
Every story has a beginning. Discover the origin of evil.
Way back here, Claire. Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids. They're not true now.
We need to
So,
expose.
I'm gonna rewind that again. I need to pay attention.
Your conspiracies weren't true when we were kids. They're not true now.
We need to expose Umbrella. Watch this.
I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to this town. See, Umbrella, they had an incident. Talking Chernobyl, if you know what I mean. People are getting sick. You gotta help us, Claire. Let the world know what's really going on.
We have to contain this.
Shall we go?
Oh. Huh. Why would they put that song?
What were Umbrella doing here?
A
This is what
little
we're
bit.
experimenting on them.
Split up.
In the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath. Okay, I don't know.
We're gonna take Umbrella down.
Okay, okay. All right. Let's talk about it. So, I gotta say, I'm a little impressed with the trailer. I'm sorry. But the thing about that song, I love that song, by the way. I would sing it with my friends and everything. They know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cool that they chose that song for this trailer. It kind of goes with it, so why not? But I gotta say, can I take a look at that again? Let's take a look again, but let me lower down the volume. I was so distracted with the song because I love that song. I'm sorry. Some parts look a little, very low budget. You know what I mean? Like the CGI stuff. But I'm still gonna give it a shot. The liquors look pretty good. seeing Claire, September 30th, 1998. Can I see that again?
I'm afraid, Claire. I'm afraid of what they're gonna do to this town.
Is that their father?
See, Umbrella, they have an incident.
Rewind that again. What does it say on the wall
I'm afraid, Claire.
when it's
I'm afraid
zooming
of what
in
they're
on the
gonna do to
closet?
this town.
I'm so sorry that I can't show you guys here or on the side. I wish I could, but um, I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm not that smart of technology, but I hope guys can bear with me. An umbrella is shelter from
See,
the
Umbrella,
storm.
they have an incident.
That's William
Chernobyl, if you know
Birkin,
what I mean.
Albert Wesker,
People are getting sick.
Lisa Trevor. Leon looks pretty good. The part when the truck falls, obviously that's
That's
CGI.
rough though. What's really going on?
I think that's Chief Irons on November 24th.
We have to contain this.
I gotta say, okay, the zombies look pretty good. I hope it's scary. The mansion. Brother Confusion.
Experimenting on them.
Split up.
The mansion, by the way. Okay, let's pause. That mansion, that shot of the mansion. All right, I gotta give bravo to that because that does look like the way it does in the video game. Outstanding. I give them props for that. Because when they revealed pictures of like how where they were gonna film the mansion, I was like, I don't know if it was real or not, but it looked like the same house that they filmed in American Horror Story season one. I don't know if they did reconstruction or they just built from scratch, but I'm impressed. I like that. That gives me, goosebumps seeing the Spencer Mansion in the big screen coming to life. So that's really good. I like that. I like that. By the way, I hope the guy who's playing Albert Wesker does a good job. I know people were talking about how why doesn't he have his sunglasses? I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure later on when he gets those special eyes, that's when, there's a reason for him to wear those sunglasses. Other than that, he's just fine. I mean, I think it's just building up, especially for people who are not familiar with Albert Wesker, not too familiar with him. I'm pretty sure, like, when the moment comes, when he put on those sunglasses, I bet some people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's him. That's the guy who comes out in the video game. So he's him." You know what I mean? That's probably gonna help build, more attraction and attention to the newcomers to this franchise. But God, I gotta say, I love that shot of the mansion. Very good, director. All right. By the way, a lot of people were complaining about the actress who's playing Jill Valentine. I really, like I said, I don't mind the cast. It looks like a very good cast. Like I said, you just gotta have to wait and see how they perform as the character. I mean, there's a lot of movies like, for example, Marvel. I know they did, some race switching or gender switching, and people were complaining about it. And I mean, I don't know why y'all still complain about it. Those people that complain about those things, like, well, Leon should be this skin color and Jill should be this color. Like, do they have to be? Do they have to be? Don't you want to see how these actors and actresses first, how they perform as these characters? How they do well, and what if they do great? Then good job, isn't it? Isn't that what matters? To see how they portray these characters. I think that's the most important thing. I mean, sure, the looks are important too, I guess. But hey, if they do a good job, and I forget about, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Jill's not supposed to look like this, but I like this actress, and I like how she's portraying this Jill Valentine, and I like how this actress portraying Leon Kennedy. So we have to wait. So far in the trailer, I mean, judging from the trailer, from what they're giving us, the little shots, I think they look pretty good. They look convincing. It looks like a good cast. So we have to wait and see. Let me see. I mean, when she has that reaction, that something was coming towards them, I was like, what the hell is she looking at? And why is it so bright? And of course, the helicopter comes crashing in. I wonder if that's Bravo Team. Oh, and then that shot. That shot, I don't know who's pointing the light at the zombie who's feeding on the corpse down the hall. By the way, I like the way the hall looks. It looks very well done. Um, the couch looks old and everything. I'm sorry. I like to observe everything, every little detail that people put into the scene. Um, but that shot, well done. Another great job. This is the thing. Whenever they decide to make a book, I mean, well, a video game or a TV show into a movie, and they give us those little scenes that's exactly like the way it is in the video games, I feel like good job. Not bad. But don't try to trick me. Don't give me like, oh, a cookie's in a plate. So here, but then again, you need to see. I suck at explaining this, but I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. What I mean is, you can't just give me something that's like a treat, but then you're trying to hide. You're trying to hide, the flaws that could happen in the movie, or that could happen. You know what I mean? I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at explaining some things, a lot of things actually. Um, but I just hope, like, okay, cool, you're giving us these kind of Easter eggs or cutscenes that are like from the video games, but I just hope that the movie itself and the story itself will be very good. I hope so. And when that zombie turns, okay, I will say, I thought at first the zombie makeup didn't look that good, but from there, not bad, not bad. I do like that. And I do like that shot that when he turns around, it's that classic, iconic shot that everybody will remember when they played the first Resident Evil game, and especially in the remake. So, job well done. Job. Itchy tasty. Oh my god, that reminds me of like Albert Wesker, DC Douglas when he plays Resident Evil 4. Oh my god. Is that supposed to be Lisa Trevor? I know she comes out in this movie. Or maybe that's her mother. You see the zombies, the zombie dogs. That bothers me, but oh well. It's a low budget. Maybe if this film becomes a huge success, I'm trying to look at the positive side. If it becomes a huge success, maybe they can get better graphics on the dogs to make them look a lot better, you know? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Damn, what is that huge monster? What in the world was that monster? I'm not familiar with it in the games, but hopefully they're bringing. Oh well, not hopefully, but it looks like they're bringing a new monster, a new bio monster into the movie, to the big screen. So I want to take a look at it again. Contagious. Look at that monster. What is it? It like. Oh no way! Are they giving us a first look of how William Birkin looks and his metamorphosis or something? I think that's William Birkin transformed into a huge monster. He has eyeballs. The liquors look good. Welcome to Raccoon City, November 24th. Exclusively in theaters everywhere. All right, so I don't know. Let's talk about it more. I really thought, if you guys don't mind, no, stop it. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna play a little music. Which, by the way, this music, if you guys can hear it, nah, blah blah blah. Skip the ads. Skip the ads. There. Hope you guys don't mind, and I hope the person who created this song, which by the way, it's called Resident Evil 1, in case you're interested, check it out, in case you want to hear something that would give you excitement for this upcoming Resident Evil movie. Check this song out. It's titled Resident Evil 1 dash Save Room music remix by Mono Memory. I thought this remix is really good. So let's talk about what I thought the movie was gonna be about. I was like, how are they gonna fit the story from the first video game and the story from the second video game and merge it into one film? I had doubts and I was concerned about that because I was like, Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 are long games and they both have long stories and they both have very interesting parts in their stories that's very important that builds up to, like, the future stories of Resident Evil. So I wondered, how is this director going to work it out? Maybe he has something creative in mind that he's able to merge both of them into one. Um, it seems from the looks of the trailer, because look, this is what I thought. I thought Resident Evil, this upcoming movie, was going to be based on Resident Evil 2, but not really. I thought Claire and Leon, once they get to the police station, they're going to do an investigation to find out what happened to her brother, Claire Redfield's brother. And then they find documents and videos and whatnot. And then they're looking at the records and the documents that Joe Valentine and Chris Redfield wrote down and recorded during the events in the mansion. And then that's when the story was going to start having flashbacks of what was going on with Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield, along with Albert Wesker. I thought that's how it was going to work. So the movie's mostly based on the first game. They're going to give us a whole story because they have a lot of characters, I will say. They have Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Claire, Leon, Lisa Trevor, Albert Wesker. I don't know if Barry's in it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Ada Wong is in this. But if they're gonna, and then Chief Irons, it's a lot of characters from the video games, and it's like, if you're gonna have so many characters into one film, are they all gonna have a chance to moment to shine, or are you just gonna have them come out in one shot, or a couple of shots that are like a couple of seconds, and then just kill them off? You know what I mean? Or are they gonna have a moment to shine? Are we gonna, like, learn from these characters that's gonna help support this story, and then make it better in the future franchise? I don't know. I don't know. I have to wait and see. I have to wait and see how this director made this film. Um, and what else? So far the performance, the acting looks convincing and pretty good. The zombies look pretty creepy. They look like the way they did in the first movie, but I think a little bit more creepier. Like, they look really sick and infected and all that good stuff. The CGI about the zombie dogs, like I said, Resident Evil 1, the very first movie with Mila Djokovic, they were able to make it work, but a lot of people were complaining, like, that's not zombie dogs. They don't look them. I'm like, oh, whatever. They use dogs. You tried doing that. Well, now you got your wish. You want them to look like the way they did in the games? Well, they have to use CGI for that shit. But they could have done something different. But I guess since it's the first movie and it's like low budget, I guess they have to work with what they've got, especially with the liquors. We'll see how it is. Maybe the CGI will not be that bad, and the story and the movie itself will be terrific. Maybe we'll hit it off. I'll make some bucks in the theaters. But I don't know, because this trailer came out super late. If only would have came out a little bit earlier in this year, but it didn't. I wonder why. But it's coming out next month, and the trailer kind of reminds me of Silent Hill Revelations. I don't know if some of you have seen the trailer for Silent Hill Revelations. It gives me that type of color and look, where I'm just like, ugh. But I don't know. I know I must be judging it a lot, but like I said, I'm still gonna give it a shot. I'm a Resident Evil fan. I love the video games. I love the old movies, not all of them. I think from part 3 towards the end, that's when things went really downhill, especially in the very last film. But who knows? Maybe this one will do great and will do better. Who knows? Who knows? We have to wait and see. And then until then, let's see how it works out. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm gonna give it a shot, of course, like I was gonna say. I hope everybody does their part well, the actors and the actresses. I hope the story works. That's my another concern. I hope it's not rushed. I hope the story's not rushed. I hope I hope they have their chance to explain a really good story, so that way they could draw in more people who might have seen the other Resident Evil films. Maybe they'll like this one, hopefully. You know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, I want to know what this story is about. And then what else? I don't know. I just hope for the best. When I saw the interview with the director, it seems like he really wanted to tell a good story. My question would be like, what made you want to combine the first video game and the second video game into one? Aren't you concerned that you're not going to have enough time to give us a good story? I wonder how long what this movie's going to be. I If they're going to do that, I hope it's at least like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I wouldn't mind if the story's that good. I wouldn't mind because all the other Resident Evil films, the past Resident Evil films, were like an hour and 30 some or less, and And I thought to myself, they could have added so much more in the past Resident Evil films. They could have added so much more information for us to give us a good story. But there was always a short hour film, and then usually, well, most of the time, the endings always give us a major cliffhanger where we're like, shoot, where's that part? I thought that part was going to be in the movie, but they never show it. In the next film, they just cut off everything that happened in that last cliffhanger, and then they give us like, oh, this is what happened afterwards. It's like, oh, come on. So, I don't know. I love Claire Redfield, by the way. I hope this actress does a good job of playing Claire Redfield. For those of you Leon lovers out there, I hope this actor does a good job as Leon. I think he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. The actor is playing Chris Redfield, very good. He looks the part, but we have to see his performance. He may look the part. That's the thing, guys. You may have an actor or an actress. They may look the part, but if they don't do, sorry, if they don't do a great job bringing that character to life or portraying that favorite character of yours, then what's the point? You may have the looks, but you didn't have the performance. That's why I have to wait until I see how they perform the character. And hopefully this time they don't have Jill Valentine or Claire Redfield smoking a cigarette all the damn time. Because I felt like what they did with the past Resident Evil characters in the other films, they were always like smoking, doing drugs and whatnot. And I'm like, I remember Claire doing that, but whatever. So, anyways, I'm just gonna keep talking. I'm gonna shut up now. I think I'm just looking forward to the movie. I'm gonna give it a shot. I hope it's good. I hope for the best for this film. I hope it hits it off. I hope it has a good story. I just hope everything just turns out well. So until November 25th, guys, mark your calendars. And if you're gonna go see it in theaters, let me know. What is your favorite part, by the way? You people who are watching this on my YouTube, what is your favorite part in this trailer? What part in this trailer made you so excited where you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna see that movie definitely. It looks so good. What made you so excited? For me, it was the mansion. It was the part where the zombie was eating the corpse and it turns around and gives us that classic iconic scene from the Resident Evil first movie. And Claire Redfield. It seems like we're gonna follow her in this story, which I'm looking forward to. And then we're gonna follow Chris. So it could be a story about the Redfield family and their perspective. Um, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. They didn't show too much of Lisa Trevor, which is very good. They just gave us all the information, the good stuff that I think the trailer's really good. I think I like the song and everything that it drew a lot of people's attention. But let's see how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now because I'm gonna just keep talking about it. But share your thoughts down below in the comments section, guys. I would like to read them. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I don't know what video I'm gonna record myself talking about, which trailer, but other than that, we'll probably see you in other episodes, other videos that I upload, which will be my gameplays videos. Who knows? But y'all stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that this video was like 24 minutes long. Oh Lord, you see, I'm a geek. I start talking so much about this kind of stuff because, like I said, I'm a fan of Resident Evil, and I just hope for the best. But yes, thank you guys once again. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Laters.